Come on in. Turn on your cameras. Turn on your cameras. Marcelino, camera on. Hello. Good morning. Melanie, always here. Good to see you. Janet, good morning. Kathy, hello. Sean,
Good
hello.
morning. Good morning.
Bjorn, good morning. Michael
Morning.
Higdon, good morning, Michael. In the house. Icon agent, Louisville, Kentucky. Stud back there. How you doing? Craig. Good morning, everybody. Turn on your cameras if you can. It's good to see everybody. It's always good when we can see the faces, if possible. Tracy's always with us. Good morning, Tracy.
Great morning.
Good to have you here, obviously, always. We got a
Likewise.
good training today, guys. This is going to be really, really good. As always. But today I'm excited to have Aaron or Anthony back. So let's go ahead and get going. So if you're a guest with us, welcome. You're always welcome to join us here. You're invited to invite other agents as well. This is not an EXP training at all. Back about a year ago, we had Anthony Robinson come in. Anthony is a real estate agent. He's a KV Core. Well, it used to be KV Core. I keep saying that. BoldTrail. They changed their name. He's a BoldTrail expert. He has a training platform, learnboldtrailonline.com. We send a lot of our people there. He gives us a discount for that training. It's one of the 3 CRMs that we can pick. And, it's what most of us have because we had it long before we had the other 2. And so a lot of us have BoldTrail set up. But whether you have it set up or not, you might want to set it up after you watch this. But you will get ideas here that you can use regardless of what you're using. Okay, you're going to get some great, great stuff here. So we had Anthony in about a year ago, and that training to this day, it's probably in our top 2, maybe even our number 1 most viewed training that we've ever had. It was very practical, and you're going to get that today from Anthony. He's training, literally thousands of agents on BoldTrail and marketing and just how to make it effective. I called him up a couple weeks ago, said, "Hey man, it's been a while. Would love to have you come back in." And without hesitation, he's like, "Sure, tell me the date. I'll be there." And here he is. He's got all kinds of stuff going on. So Anthony, I appreciate your time. We appreciate you being here. We know you don't have to be here at all. But we definitely value what you're going to share with us. So I'm going to turn it over to you. Thank you so much for coming in. Okay.
Welcome. Bienvenidos, saludo, whatever language you speak. Happy to have you over here, guys. Hope again you guys are having a great day. For those of you who do not know me, Anthony Robinson, licensed real estate salesperson. As they said in the state of New York, you are required to drop that right away. So I'm an agent. Why I say that right off the bat is because I want you to understand that the information, the tips, that I'm going to be sharing with you this morning are not things that I'm just thinking about. These are actually things that I implement myself. I'm an agent. I'm a producing agent just like you. So I'm not speaking to you from guessing. I'm speaking to you from productivity. I always like to say that because that way you understand that what I'm going to show you are things that you today you will be able to implement right away at no additional cost to you. Usually when I do this, and you should thank Jeff, because I'm going to be honest with Jeff, and I never ever do this training. I probably do it maybe for 1 or 2 groups in the whole world where I give my content, for lack of a better word, for free. So you guys are getting it today at no cost. I usually, my website, learnboldtrailonline.com, today has over 64,000 real estate agents registered. We are the largest lending platform for BoldTrail in the industry. We agents from everywhere, from ESP to you name it, ESP, Remax, Next Home, Smart Home, Wyker, Kelly Williams, and so forth. Anthony Robinson, I'm not want to waste any more time in that. If you know how to reach me, believe me, Jeff can tell you I am one of the most accessible person on the industry. If you have any questions about BoldTrail, please, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to reach out. I will give you my direct cell phone number. You could text me, you could email me, you could message me on Facebook. You may have to give me a couple of minutes or hours to reply, but I will get back to you. I'm always here to help you. My motto is very straightforward and simple. Every single day that I wake up trying to figure it out a better way to make you a better agent. That's pretty much my motto. what I teach. I don't have any of my content in YouTube. I don't have any of my content in social media. Everything is through my platform. Why I do that is because I believe in value. I believe in being able to provide you value and something that you can implement. And that is the reason why you will never find me in any of those social media websites, because usually what I always said is what you usually give for free has no value. Okay, so with all that say, what are we going to learn this morning? All right, let's jump right into it. Put your phone on the side, put your notepad ready, so you could take some notes that you could turn around at the end of this, implement right away. This morning, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you about why real estate agents struggle with BoldTrail. I want to spend probably about 10 minutes because I don't want to spend time talking about the things that are not working and why was that. So I'm going to speak to you about that. And then after that, I am going to give you 5 improvements that you can implement today. At the end of this class, you could implement, and hopefully you could do it alone. And by the end of the hour, you will have 5 items that are going to increase your productivity in 2026. Okay? So with that said, let's get started. As I said, one of the things why real estate agents struggle when they're using BoldTrail. As someone that spent his day literally teaching the platform 3 times a day, 5 days a week, to an average of about 150 to 175 agents per class, which means I'm about in front of 500 people every day. I would tell you that the number 1 complaint that agents have on BoldTrail is that it's too complicated. It's too complicated, it's too much, which is the same complaint that our toddlers and children have. Oh my God, the alphabet is too complicated. Math is too complicated. How am I going to learn this? Well, you're going to learn it 1 step at a time. If you want to learn BoldTrail, don't try to learn the platform in 1 day, on 1 go. You are going to need at least 30 days to understand the platform from end to end. In those 30 days, ladies and gentlemen, just the same way that you allocate time to take your shower, to have your coffee, to make your phone calls, you should be allocating time to learn something about the platform and then implement it. What good is to learn if you're not going to implement it? A lot of time, agents, if you are in the middle of a class and someone call you and telling you that, hey, listen, I'm thinking about listing my house. What do? You drop everything, you run up to that listing. That person didn't tell you, they didn't say that they're going to list with you. They are telling you that they might thinking about listing with you. Why did I say that? Is because, again, agents are not thinking about allocating a specific time of the day to utilize the platform, to learn the platform. So that will be the first item that I would highly recommend everyone over here. Every day, wake up, whether you wake up and whether you do it in the morning or you do it in the evening, whatever time works for you, allocate in a specific time of the day to sit down, look at your leads, send your market report, post on social media. If you give yourself in a routine once a day, within a week, you will see the changes. You will see that your productivity, that your behavior will change. So that is that's the first thing that I would recommend. Allocated time in a specific time each day. If you want to say half an hour, you should be able to live without half an hour. Half an hour every day, 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to grab my coffee. And when I'm having my coffee, I'm going to log into BoldTrail and I'm going to look at my leads. I'm going to look at the people that came in. I'm going to send some market reports and do some follow-up. If you do that, you will see the change quickly on your system. Another reason why a lot of time agents struggle with BoldTrail is because they do not, they think it's Facebook or Instagram. Oh, I'm just going to download the app and I'm just going to poke around and maybe I figure something here and something there. That's not how it works. This is a productivity system. which means that you should know how each part of the platform integrate with each other. How do the system connect the customers to the listing to the evaluation, and so forth. Which means that, ladies and gentlemen, whether you pay someone, whether you pay for the classes, you pay for, or you attend the BoldTrail training, which they do have, you should make it a priority to obtain the training. Poking around with the platform is only going to get you to be frustrated. It's only going to get you to get lost. And people spend a lot of time just trying to figure it out rather than to learn. So that's the second item. And third, I'm going to tell you something that may be surprising to you. YouTube, when it comes to learning BoldTrail, YouTube is not your friend. Why did I say that? Yes, we could go to YouTube and learn everything about anything. There's a video for everything. Last night, a little 10-second personal. Last night, my boiler in my house did not work. I'm in New York right now, freezing to death. And guess what? I open YouTube and find a little video of a guy out there who told me what to plug in my boiler, and now next you know I get hot water. There are videos out there that are going to help you get a quick solution for something. Unfortunately, when it comes to BoldTrail, you are going to have a lot of people out there putting videos on YouTube, which is great if you want to learn something quickly. The problem with that is that BoldTrail, just like any other technology, is changing on a day-to-day basis, which means that whatever you learn on YouTube might be outdated, might not be in line with what the company is teaching or what the new platform is showing. So you could think that you are learning something that is not accurate, that is not up to date. So when it comes to that, either you go directly to people like me or like us, that are there, few of us that are teaching directly the platform live, or you go directly to BoldTrail. Anything else, you just going down the rabbit hole that's just going to get you to a confusion path. Okay? So now we got that out of the way. Now let's talk about the good stuff. 64,000 agents last year came to my classes. So I've seen it all. I've seen all the good, the bad, and the ugly. So these are the 5 things that I recommend that you can implement right now to get your BoldTrail open, to get your BoldTrail and your productivity up. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to log into my BoldTrail. You could do the same. Log into your BoldTrail, get in, give you a quick second. By the way, notice, ladies and gentlemen, I only have 3 tabs open. You want to be productive. You cannot have 40 tabs. You cannot have 50 tabs there open. It's just going to confuse you. It's going to distract you. It's going to make your computer slow. You cannot have 50 things jumping up and down. Learning is a progression. That's why Sesame Street teach 1 letter and 1 number every day. They don't tell you the whole alphabet. They teach you 1 thing at a time. So do yourself a favor, close everything you have open. You should have only the back end of BoldTrail. First item, let me minimize that so I can just, there we go. First thing that I'm going to teach you right now that you could use is called Google Calendar integration. Google Calendar integration. What does that mean? As a real estate agent that you are and I am, we all know that one of our biggest challenges is the ability to keep track of our schedule, where we're going to be, who we got to meet, which Zoom class I'm going to attend, which meeting that I have, where that I need to be. It's a challenge that we all experience every single day. You have a phone, you got a calendar, you got pieces of papers all over the place on your desk. Hopefully not, but it is a challenge that we have. What a better way to have all this technology in one single place. So when you wake up in the morning and you're having your coffee and you're checking in with BoldTrail in one single platform, you could see what is happening on your day, what is coming up, whether it's your home inspection, your appointment, your Zoom class. Instead of me going to 5 different technologies, 5 different platforms, I can do it all from within BoldTrail. So how do we do that? I want you to go ahead and click on your dashboard. When you are in your dashboard, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to click on calendar. You're going to click on dashboard and you're going to click on calendar. When you are in calendar, you're going to click most of you, 99% of the world has Google. Whether you have an iPhone or an Android, chances are you have a Gmail account. The Gmail account is most likely connected to your phone calendar, which means that whenever you have an appointment in Google, we have an appointment on your phone, it usually gets automatically pushed to your Gmail. We're going to click on the Gmail icon, and that is going to open a window like this. It's going to say, choose an account. To continue to inside real estate, it's going to ask you for your Gmail account. You see that? You're going to click on your name, and it's going to say, you are signing back into inside real estate. You're going to click on continue. It's going to give you some general information. It's going to get access to your service, blah, 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 blah. And we're going to click on continue. What we have done at that point of time, ladies and gentlemen, is that we have connected our BoldTrail to our Google Calendar. Our Google Calendar is connected to our phone. Get it? BoldTrail, Google phone. Once you have done that, in your screen, you're going to see something like this that says calendar synchronization is off. And now we need to enable that communication. We're going to click on that and adjust settings, and you're going to have a window that looks like this. Synchronize your email, synchronize your calendar. We're going to synchronize our email and our calendar. On the bottom of that, you're going to see something that says synchronize your contact. That I'm going to leave off. And I was playing. My phone is not only my business phone, but it's unfortunately also my personal phone, which means I have my kids, my family, my friends, the dentist, my mechanic, the plumber that came last night to my house. Do I want to have those people added to my BoldTrail? No, because they are different relationships. So I'm not going to have the contact being synchronized. The only time that you will leave that synchronized is if your phone is 1000% allocated for real estate. Most of us don't. So I will not synchronize that. Again, email, calendar. And at that point, I'm going to click on Save Settings. Once you click on Save Settings, you're going to see your screen and you're going to say, well, nothing happened. I want you to refresh your screen. Just refresh your screen real quick. Do you see that? Did it work for everyone? And there you see, ladies and gentlemen, in my, you see, got class today, class tomorrow, flying to, now you see, I log in every day in the morning. I log in, I grab my every day, I grab my coffee, I go to my BoldTrail, I look at my activity on my website, I see everything that I need to do. Okay, I click on my calendar, and from one single platform, I see everything that I need to do for the month. I don't have to grab my phone. I don't have to go to 5 different places. One platform.
Anthony, quick question Lydia had here in the comments, like, and maybe for anybody who's not using, Google for a calendar, is there ways to, like, she's got Yahoo, she said, is there a way to sync up other calendars as well?
In Yahoo, she will have to synchronize to Yahoo to Google. She will still need to get a Google calendar and then synchronize the 2 accounts. Was everyone able to do that? Again, something very quick, very simple that you don't have to spend any money, and it will make you work more efficiently.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yes, ma'am.
I had to switch from Outlook Calendar to Google Calendar, but now I can't sync Google Calendar. It says sync, but I don't know how to do that.
Not a problem. Let me do it one more time. I always do this thing one more time. This is what we're going to do. The first thing that you're going to do one more time, guys, you're going to click on the Google Calendar. The system is going to ask you for which account you want to synchronize with. You're going to select that account. It's going to say continue. Then after that, it's going to say, okay, you're going to trust inside real estate, continue. Once you finish with that, the system is going to refresh the screen. And you're going to see something that says calendar synchronization off. Do you see that, ma'am?
Yes, I saw that and I clicked on it, but it didn't do anything.
Now, on the bottom of the screen, you see what it says, adjust setting to view your calendar event. You see that?
Yes.
Click on that, and now just turn those 2 things on. 1, 2,
Okay.
and click on Save Settings.
Yes, I did all that.
Now refresh your screen. Just on your browser, just reload the page.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent. Everybody else got it going? Everybody good? Excellent. Again, guys, as you see, something that is very simple, but believe me, it will help you become more productive. It will keep you in line. Every time that you're sitting on your computer doing work, someone call you. Let's say the contractor call me and say, hey, I'm going to do the home inspection on Thursday. Okay, sure. I don't have to grab my phone. You know what I do? Right here from my calendar, I could turn around, okay, right in my calendar, I can say, okay, I'm gonna add an event. When is he want to see me? He want to get with me on Thursday at 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning, home inspection. Okay, inspection, save, done. It gets saved, and guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Within 10 seconds, it's gonna be synchronized right on my BoldTrail, which means that every time I open BoldTrail, guess what? You see, my home inspection is already there. I can use one single platform to run my entire business and be able to see everything. Everybody good? Excellent. You see, that was tip number 1. And again, this is very interactive, guys. My classes are very interactive. So if you have any questions, just unmute yourself, pop it on the chat. That way we don't leave anybody behind. Many of us, tip number 2, what I call reverse property allocation. What does that mean? Reverse allocation or reverse listing. Many of us are working with buyers. Raise your hand if you are currently don't have any listing and you're just working with buyers right now. If you are if you are an agent that doesn't have any listing, you're working with buyers, I might give you 2 things right now. Number 1 is stop putting your buyers. You're probably setting up your buyers with your MLS to get listings, right? To get listing updates, right? Yes? You're killing yourself. Why are you doing that? BoldTrail is one of the most robust lists. It's one of those remote property search allocation or property search alert in the industry. If you take a buyer and you add it on your MLS, you're running that risk that, number 1, that person is going to start getting emails on the MLS, which that means that the MLS can turn around and send in all the listing outside of yours or to other agents that you don't have any control. If you set that person in BoldTrail, you'll be able to not only see if the person really received that email or not, plus also you'll be able to see exactly what that person clicked and didn't click. So yes, I think someone have a question. Yes, go on.
Yes, sir. Tracy Wiggins here. I know for sure my BoldTrails, I don't know about yours, but mine is not up to date and it's not in line with the MLS. The MLS is way more up to date because I remember my brother, this was his preference to use KB Core for sending listings. However, I know for sure that it was skipping listings that were like fresh. So it's not always up to date.
Okay, so 2 things with that. BoldTrail, just like Zillow and Trulia, does have a delay. There is a delay. I think it's somewhere about an hour. Sometimes it's less and more depending on your MLS. Can be anywhere between 5 minutes to an hour. Meaning that if you have a listing come in your MLS, it may be an hour or so before it appears on your BoldTrail.
Okay, mine is definitely way longer than that. It could be days before it shows up on BoldTrail. I have a listing and it will not be there. I even went into the chat and asked him about it. Like, hey, what's going on? I mean, this listing is up, it's showing up on Zillow and everywhere, but still not on BoldTrails. And they said there's a delay. Yeah.
The other part, let me ask you a quick question. Again, going down the rabbit hole, does that listing in your MLS, when you enter the listing,
Yes, sir.
did you enter a square footage?
Yes.
Remove that. Done. There you go.
Oh,
You just learned something that maybe There are close to 400,000 agents in the entire ecosystem of BoldTrail, and maybe less than 3 people, including me, know that the square footage is a bug inside BoldTrail. If you have a square footage, BoldTrail do not know how to handle that.
That's interesting. Okay, well, thank you.
And then you learned something today. If you have a listing and you enter it on your MLS, do not enter the square footage because it's a trigger. BoldTrail does not know how to handle square footage. And because it doesn't know how to handle square footage, it will not display the listing or show it on your BoldTrail.
I mean, it's
Everybody
kind of
good?
like, yeah, I understand, but it's pretty disappointing because clients want to know the square footage. That's a huge thing for them. So,
Yes, clients want to know square footage, and this is where this is when we do our greatest work, which means this is when you say to the person, I am happy to get you the square footage and happy to serve you. You know what I mean? When I know that clients want to see, but I believe me when I tell you, I don't remember the last time that I saw one of my clients coming to my website and searching based on square footage. They usually start with bathroom, price, location, and so forth. Unless you are, I'm not saying that they don't, but in places where square footage is very is part of the search criteria is places like California, New York City, Miami Beach, Florida. It's the only places that I've seen where people literally want to know how big is the house.
add Tennessee and Georgia to it as well.
Correct. All right, we good. So stop putting your people in the MLS. Put it on BoldTrail. Put it on BoldTrail. Trust me, you will give yourself the ability, even with the delay, you'll be able to see what your clients are looking at. You'll be able to do that. Tip number 2, part of being a successful real estate agent is know what your inventory is. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot be a successful agent if you don't know what is going on in your town. If your client call you and say, hey, listen, I'm going to send you the property that came on the market, you know, the one on 123 Main Street, and you're like, which house? The minute that they are telling you about property, you are dead on the water. Because you no longer present value. You're no longer offering value to that person. If they are the one telling you about listing, why would they use you? Which again, when you're sitting down in the morning and you're having your coffee and you're watching your calendar, what is the next thing that you're going to do, ladies and gentlemen? You need to understand what is in the market. You need to know your inventory. If a house goes on the market, you need to be aware of the house. You need to know every property in your marketplace. So like that, you could speak from a point of education. You could speak from a point of knowledge. If a person is telling you, well, you know that house down the street that is for sale, you should be like, yeah, the one for $379. You should know the inventory. So one of the things that are tip number 2, every single day, ladies and gentlemen, go to your listings. Go to the listing module. Go to the listing module, and this is going to teach you a little trick right now. Every single person here probably have about 4 or 5 towns, 4, 5, 6 towns that you cover, right? So every single day in the morning, I walk in and I want to know any listing. These are my 4 towns: Dixie, Farmingdale, Melville, Dixie, Farmingdale, and Melville. These are the 4 towns that are within walking distance for me. So I want to know what is on the market in those towns. So every day I come in and I click on Dig Sales, and the system automatically show me every property that is in Dig Sales, sorted by listing date. Every day I walk in, I look at the properties, and I get an idea of what is on my marketplace. How do I get these buttons in here? We're going to learn that right now. So you'll be able to create what I call your listing shortcuts. That way, every day you walk in, you click on your listing, and you scan your inventory so it doesn't surprise you. So you'll be aware of what is happening. How do we do that? So you're going to go to listings. Okay, you're going to go to the listing module, and you're going to click on listing, and make sure that you see everything on the MLS. You're going to see something that is, say, 1 to 50, 10,000, right? You're going to click on the apply filter, and that's going to open the menu bar to the right. to the left, excuse me. You're gonna make sure that it's in all listings, and you're gonna enter the area. So let's say that I'm gonna create one for Babylon, okay? Babylon, the city of Babylon is one of my cities. I'm gonna leave the price range a blank. I'm gonna leave the bathroom blank. I'm gonna leave every here thing blank. Maybe I don't want to see rentals. Maybe I don't do rentals. It's up to you. But I would say you need to know the inventory. So you will enter the city and you're going to leave everything pretty much blank. And on the very bottom of the screen, you're going to see something that say filter. You see that? Click on that and give it a name. Babylon. And click on Save Filter. Once you do that, ladies and gentlemen, you just added a new shortcut. And now every single day, again, you're going to come in and that should be part of your daily routine. Understand what is on the market.
What if you want more than just a few cities? Because
You could continue adding then across.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Just you see I added a few of them. Now that we know how to do that, let's say, now that we do that, let's say I'm looking at, I created one called For Rent Now, which is one that show me all the rentals property. I do a lot of rentals, all the rental properties that are on the market. Okay. Again, part of my routine every day when I'm having my coffee is I look at my calendar, I look at my leads, I look at the inventory in that order. When I'm scanning my inventory to see what came in the market, I just realized, you see, today is the 10. So I see that these two listings, these two apartments came on the market yesterday. Okay, 8330, 27, two apartments. And I'm looking at this thing and I'm saying, do you know what? I think this apartment might be ideal for a client of mine. But I have hundreds of clients, so I don't remember who it is, but I think this apartment might be good for somebody. How do I know which buyer, which tenant this apartment is good without me going through all my notes, without going through anything, without going through all my contacts? In BoldTrail, there's something called reverse search engine where you could click on the listing and click on matching buyer. Click on listing and click on matching buyer, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Without me having to look for the person, the platform is telling me that apartment is good for all these people.
Can you show that one more time? I was busy saving counties. Give me one more chance at that.
Not a problem, man. I look at all my listing, like I tell you guys, every day in the morning. I'll click on and I go through all my town to see what just came on the market, right?
Okay.
One of my towns tat is rental now, which means any apartment just came on the market. Okay. I look at this apartment and I say, 2,500. I know I'm working with a rent tenant. I just don't remember who it is, but I see this tenant. This apartment is perfect for a few people, but I don't know who they are.
Okay.
I click on the property, and when I'm in the property, and then you got the photos, you got everything going on.
Oh, I see matching buyers.
Matching buyers, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The system automatically tell me everybody that property is good for. I didn't have to look for every person. I didn't have to go through each individual. The platform is telling you, Anthony, these people, that is good for them. And what I do is check all of them and do what I do, send a mass text message and say, and if I want to be lazy because I have in my coffee, I say a quick generate, say the prompt, tell them about this new amazing rental. Generate. 3, 2, 1, bam, done, send. All these people get a link directly to that listing on my website. I didn't have to send to each person. I didn't have to look for rentals. I let the inventory speak to me instead of the clients telling me what they're looking for. Yes.
Mr. Anthony, I have a question for you.
Mr. Gray.
Going back one step here, instead of adding cities, is there a way to add your MLS as as a check up here?
Your MLS.
Yeah.
Well, your MLS is, I told the MLS, the way I look at MLS, think about it as a bucket of letters. And every letter is a listing. Think about it as a Lego, a bucket of Legos. Where every house is a block or Legos.
Craig, do you mean your MLS areas?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, for instance, you added Babylon. Is there a way, rather than adding individual cities, because I've got 20 cities, 30 cities
Absolutely. Ready?
in my MLS, is there a way to add the
I give you a
MLS?
perfect one. Ready, my friend?
Yes.
Apply filter. And instead of adding the cities, I'm going to draw a map.
Oh, okay.
Look at that. And I said, you know what? I want everything south of JFK.
Gotcha.
Look at that. Anything south of JFK. Bam, 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 bam.
Perfect. That's all I need. Perfect.
That's what I was looking for as well, because people want more than 3 cities. They want the whole area.
That's
thank you.
perfectly fine. You could turn around, guys. When you add in your filter, you could have multiple location, or you could just add the map.
Perfect. Great. Thank you. That helped a lot. Thank you.
Okay. Everybody good with tip number 2, reverse listing. A guy, ladies and gentlemen, get yourself on that train, the knowledge train. Every day, open your listing and learn your inventory. Your inventory is going to speak to you. It's better to know the inventory every day. I learned what is coming on the market. I didn't have to go and look for all my property searches. I didn't have to look for all my clients. Or I look at that. That came in on the market yesterday. I click on it and the system did the work for me. Tip number 3, market reports and listings. Market reports and listing. We have people to our MLS. We have people to our BoldTrail. We advertise everywhere. We post quiz pages on all social media. We drive traffic to our website. People register in our website. And now you got to look at these people and you need to set them up for property alert, set them up for market reports, set them up for different communications so you could keep that lead warm, right? You need to provide value. Otherwise, they're going to go somewhere else. So how do we utilize the platform to continue communicating with our clients in our behalf without you having to do the manual work? I want you to click on marketing. I want you to click on marketing. And when you are there, I want you to click what it say, market reports and listing valuation settings. And that is a very straightforward and simple, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the most easy to configure configurations on the platform. If a person enter a home valuation, when you click that on, if the person enter the home address, your system will automatically send that person a home valuation automatically. How amount of work you have to do? Nothing. If a person is looking at a property or do a search on your website, let's say Babylon, guess what? By turning this thing on, the system automatically know that that person is looking in Babylon, and it will automatically send them what? A market report of Babylon. If the person have a search alert, the system will automatically set up a market report for that person. You turn those 3 things on, BoldTrail will do about 90% of the work for you. when it comes to communicating with your clients, keeping those leads active. You don't have to do absolutely nothing. You don't have to set them up for market report. You don't have to set them for home valuation. The platform will do it for you.
Do we have to do that for every person, or is that automatically fill out for every person we put in on our market
That's
report?
for every person. Once you add them for the market, and let's say, or a person visit your website, this is everybody moving forward.
Okay, thank you.
Set it and forget it.
I lost how you got here. How
What
did
was
you
that,
get?
Ms. Johnson?
I lost how you got to this section, market report.
Absolutely, ma'am. Marketing, market reports, and listing valuation settings. Got it?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Any questions in the market reports and listing setting? Again, guys, this is one of the check it out. This is one of the quickest things that you could set up right now on your BoldTrail. It will make you look more productive. It will make you look that you're on top of the market. Will make your clients look like you know what they're looking for. They come in your website, they do a search, the system will detect where they are searching and automatically say, hey, Mr. Buyer, you're looking for a house in Babylon. Here's a market report for Babylon. Mr. Seller, you give me your home. I'm going to send you home address. We're going to send you home valuation. This thing does it automatically. You spend your time doing other things. Next item, number 4. Number 4, call and text capture. One of my favorite features of BoldTrail. You want to generate leads, provide people with a value, something that they cannot get anywhere. If you tell people, yeah, you could learn about the how much that home is worth, or you want to learn how much is that property listed for, guess what? They're going to go to Zillow, they're going to go to realtors.com, they're going to go everywhere, right? Because everywhere they could go and get it for free. So how do you provide something that no one else has? My keyword is the word, Jeff, you will love this one, exclusivity and exclusive. Want to have an exclusive listing of all the properties in Babylon? Test Babylon to this number. To access my exclusive listings, test the word Babylon to this number. In other words, BoldTrail has the ability to create a test code. The test code is being used by a lot of companies, American Idol, and all those shows that give you, hey, test the number 1, 2, 3 to this number, right? Have you seen that before? Yes?
Yes.
So I'm going to show you how to do that right now, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to click on Lead Engine. I'm going to show you 3 tricks right now. First thing we're going to do is this. Check it out. We're going to go in Lead Engine. We're going to go to Lead Engine. And we're going to click on IDX Quiz Pages. Lead Engine, IDX Quiz Pages. And then we're going to click on Start Building. IDX Quiz Pages, Start Building. Select your domain and start building. Okay? I want you to select a town. What was the name of my town? Babylon, right? Let's just call this Jeff for now. Jeff. Location, excuse me. Location, Babylon. I'm going to select my city, Babylon. And I'm going to say, I'm going to say Babylon, and I'm going to say co-ops. Actually, you know what? Coming soon. Just coming soon. Babylon coming soon. Babylon coming soon. And I am going to, on the property, I'm going to say immediately. Name of the city, listing type, and how many. Babylon listing type and how many views before the register. I'm going to set it off to 1. Everybody got that? And I'm going to generate that link.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I don't have the icon Lead Engine.
Okay. Do you have the 3 buttons, ma'am?
Yes.
Click on that 3 button. You see a menu now that says lead engine?
Oh, there it is. Thank you.
Anytime. I'll tell you another platform at the back of my head. All right,
Sorry.
we got there.
Yeah.
Enter a city, any city. I want you to test drive with me. Okay. Enter any city. Listing type coming soon. City, listing type, and then the registration, change it to 1 and generate the link. Everybody got that? We're going to copy the show link. Copy the show link. Copy the show link.
Okay, so quickly, the direct link pops up automatically. That's
Yeah.
okay, it's already in there in the computer system.
Just
Okay,
click
great.
it. Yeah, just click and generate link and copy the show link. Okay. We good?
That my lead engine doesn't open up when I click on it after
Okay.
the 3 dots.
Okay, you click on it and you probably end up here, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, you see what it says IDS quiz pages, ma'am?
Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you.
Click on select a domain, which is your website,
Okay. Thank you.
and click on start building. We're here. Now that I got that show link and I copy it, okay, I'm going to go back to lead engine. Back to lead engine. Call and test capture. Call and test capture. Everybody there?
Mhm.
Everybody over here has what is called a test code, a number. You see that test code number? You see your number there,
Mhm.
right? You're going to click what it say add new, and that's going to ask you for the test code. You see that? What is the test code that I'm going to put in? Jeff. And I'm going to click on message. And in there, I'm going to say, here are all the upcoming properties where?
In Babylon.
In Babylon, New York. And on the bottom of that, I'm going to enter the link, right? Test code is the word, whatever word you're going to use. I could use the word Babylon, right? A test code is, again, a number code. I'm going to say to the people, test the word, and you could test it right now with me. I'm going to show you right now. Jeff, message, write my little message, and select the number and click on add. What I just created, ladies and gentlemen, is a test code that I can now advertise in all my social media, on flyers, and anywhere. And I can say to people, to access my exclusive list of properties in Babylon, New York, test the word Jeff to this number. You could put that on flyers. You could put that in door hangers. You could put that in a billboard. You could put it on social media. Guess what happened when the person tests that number? Anyone?
Come straight to your BoldTrail. It's going to enter into your CRM.
They become a lead on your CRM. And what is the system going to send them back?
The list of coming soon properties.
That's right.
In Babylon. And there you have it. And you just created an automated system that send people list of properties. And remember when we did the market behavior and automation, guess what will happen when they click on that link?
Can I see again what you put in the message? Because as I'm trying to do it, somehow I get lost, a little old lady here. Okay. So I put my custom code as soon. I know you got Jeff.
That's right.
Soon. And then in the message, what did you put in the message?
Here's the list of upcoming properties, and you paste your link.
Short link. Okay.
And then you select the number.
Oh, okay.
And now you have it. You want to see if it works? Go ahead. Test the word Jeff to this number.
Okay.
You want to see if it worked? I want you to grab your number right here and test the word Jeff to that number. Look at that. We are 1 minute away. Everybody got it?
That's awesome. Yeah, it just worked. I mean, yeah.
7
Here are all the upcoming properties in Babylon, New York.
How long did that took? Nothing. You just learn another way to generate leads, ladies and gentlemen. Quickest, fastest way. You put that on Hanger. You could use that not only with listing, but you could also do it. I tell you another secret. You could do that with home valuation. Put a door hanger and say, want to know what your homework is? Test home to this number. You send that person the link to your home valuation and they're doing the work themselves. And you just get a buy and you just get a seller. And don't hang it with just one thing. Test seller to this number. And you automated the entire system. So if I go back to my BoldTrail and I click on contacts, I'm going to have a bunch of you guys in here now. And there it is, all these numbers. In here, all buyers. And if I click on the number, I can show you, ladies and gentlemen, how to turn that number into a person's name. You see? Buyer, that person's name. All you need to do is run valuation and the system will automatically locate that person and take that person, that number, and convert it into a lead.
Okay, wait a minute. You said, okay, so you got the phone number and it's going to come into a name or their valuation. When they do that, if they're doing a home valuation, you've got their phone number. How do you get their address?
Okay. So if we turn around this validation, if you're looking for the home valuation, right?
Right.
Okay. So if you're looking for the home valuation, ladies and gentlemen, what you will have done is this. On your lead engine, rather than to do a multi-property, you will do a seller squeeze page. Okay. That was tip number 4. Tip number 4. Miss, I don't know if I pronounced the name correctly. Miss Jordan. Anything else you like to know, my dear?
Oh my gosh, there's so much that I would like to know, but I'm going to just keep doing the trainings. But this has helped me out so much because I never ever used my BoldTrail. When I had KB Core, I never used it. And I'm just like, oh, I'll learn it as I go. And like you said at the beginning, I would do like the YouTubes and I was not learning anything. It would help me do one thing, but I wasn't really learning the system. So this is great. Thank you.
Not a problem. All right. We're going to end it with that. We're going to end it with this. Tip number 5, ladies and gentlemen. Tip number 5. Every single day. Tip number 5. If your website is janedoe.esprealty.com, raise your hand if you're both. I see some people in camera. This is the beauty about it. If your website is janedoe.esprealty.com, please let me know. Put your hand up. Put your hand up. If your website is johndoe.esprealty.com, I will tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, that you will never generate a single organic lead. How is that? Because if you do not have something called the BoldTrail vanity domain, if you do not have a BoldTrail vanity domain, Google and OpenAI and ChatGPT and all the search engine will not access your BoldTrail website, which means you will never generate any organic traffic and any leads. How do you fix that problem? In order for you to have a website that generates traffic, that get accessed by Google and all the different search engine, you need to go to Marketplace. You don't need to do this now because this is going to take a little bit, but I want you to take note. You can put your phone away, just look at my screen right now, guys. Marketplace. And in Marketplace, you are going to look for something called vanity domain. You see it right here? Vanity domain. I will tell you right now that is $11 per month. What does that do? It will convert your website from johndoe.esp, like instead of be janice.sommer.esprealty.com, it will convert it to whatever names you want. Let's say janicesomers.com. Does that make sense? Without the vanity domain, Google will never find you. And if Google doesn't find you, it's like you don't exist.
If
It's
that
like
domain is already taken, like GaylenePreston.com
you
is
could get
taken.
whatever name you want. You have to get a domain name.
Okay, Anthony, I
Yes,
have
ma'am.
my own website that I created before I even went to EXP.
Yes, ma'am.
Do I just contact them to have them move everything that comes from Lydia.Buchanan at EXP
To where?
go to my LydiaGBuchanan.com
It's the other way
website?
around.
It's the other way around. Okay, so
You will lose that website.
I can't.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the assumption, and I apologize. You ever heard the expression when you have two quarterbacks, you have no quarterbacks?
Oh yeah, I realize that.
If you have two websites, one website is talking to people on one end, and then you have BoldTrail on another end talking to people. It confused people, and now you have two things that you have to maintain. Plus, BoldTrail is given to you for free. You don't have to pay for hosting. You don't have to pay for managing that system. You don't have to pay for backup. You don't have to pay for anything. My suggestion is this. Start the process of moving everything from that website to your BoldTrail so you could have a single entity where you could manage all your customers and all your clients.
Okay, but if everything I have has my domain that I'm paying for at GoDaddy on it.
Yeah, your ESP BoldTrail website will become that. So you're not losing any branding.
Okay, that's kind of my concern there. So it
Just
saved me
a,
$450 a month.
There you go.
just a
Okay.
different look to your page. Now, one other thing, real quick, and I don't know if you would recommend this, Anthony. Like I've got several different domain names registered for my BoldTrail site.
Yeah.
The one that I tend to advertise more, which gets more people will come in more with allcoloradospringshomes.com than they
Make
will
that your
with
primary.
jeffmorel.com.
Make that your primary name. People doesn't know you. Before I met you, I never know who you were.
Right.
But I would probably click on ColoradoSpringsHomes.com.
Yeah. And I would tell you guys just to think about that. Like there's domains, a domain that you can register like that would, again, is going to draw more people. They're not looking for a realtor. They're looking for homes. Once they come in, now you brand the heck out of them with who you are, whatever.
Correct.
But you don't do that to begin with. They're looking for
Mhm.
homes, not a realtor. They don't want to be bothered by a realtor. So just something I learned way back when.
That is 1000% correct. So vanity domain, it is one that you need to do. So, any questions, guys?
I have one, just to make sure I understand. So
Yes,
I
ma'am,
have
please.
a website for myself and my team is bossmoves.com.
Yes,
On
ma'am.
that website, it does say click here for homes in Atlanta, click here for homes in Nashville. Then I have team members that are in West Tennessee. So if they were to click on Kim Grice, it's going to say click here for Central West Tennessee. All of our BoldTrail websites are connected into bossmoves.com. So are you
Yes.
saying make bossmoves.com my vanity domain, or you're saying no?
What I'm saying is that if you, what you have right now is what I call the entry level. You have like a mall when you have a
Yeah,
big entrance, and from there you have little stores, right?
correct.
Let's just call it that.
Mhm.
But that big website, what's the name of that website?
Bossmoves.com.
Bossmove.com, right?
Yes, sir.
.org?
www.bossmoves.com.
Plural.
And add
Bossmoves.com. Uh-oh. Hmm. Well, it comes up for me, but sometimes I guess there's an issue.
He's got it plural. Is it plural or no?
It is plural. He has it right.
BOOS move.com, right?
That's correct. You have it correct. So I don't know why it's not coming up. Okay, well, I don't know. But yeah, but typically it comes up and you'll see it have our team name and have a house, and you can click here for the team members, and each one that has something, you can go directly to their website from their picture and their bio.
Yeah, okay, and I will need to see that to give you a
Okay,
better idea.
I'll get with you one-on-one. I'm sorry.
Not a problem. Something's not working with that. Anybody else want to give me the site? I think somebody will have. Miss Johnson.
Can
It's
I try?
riverfallsgroup.com.
River
Falls with an S. Group.com.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you right now, right off the back. Okay, Miss Johnson. Yes, this website is getting indexed by Google. I would tell you that there's a problem with your page header on your website without even looking at it. I could tell you that there's an issue with your system. Oh, I know what you're doing. Aha. This is what you're doing, my dear. And so this is not really your website. Your website is cherryjohnson.esprealty.com, right?
Right.
And what you did that you went to GoDaddy and you did what is called a redirect with a mask, right?
Right.
So this is what happened. You see this riverfall.com? There are two problems with that system. Number one, doesn't have a secure SSL. Some people will find this to be not comfortable because your website is announcing that it's not secure. So that's first issue. The second issue is this. Google, you see sites, riverfallgroup.com, which is your website. Google is blocking your website.
Oh, really? Wow. Why is that?
Because you are what I call it, like my son would say, you're faking the funk. This is what you did. Let's say the person, I'm going to give you the sample that I teach in my class. Let's say you and your significant other decide that, you know what, it's too cold. We need to go to Jamaica for the weekend. And you get in the last plane of the day. And you go to sleep. And instead of landing in beautiful, warm Jamaica, you land in cold Alaska. How will you feel?
Yeah, horrible.
You will feel horrible, right?
Right.
That person entered rivergroup.com, but in reality, they should be going to Cherry Johnson. You see?
Right.
This is your website, but you are faking it with this. Google knows that, which is why Google is blocking you.
That's interesting.
If you, ladies and gentlemen, are redirecting, or you are masking your domain because you don't want to pay the $11 a month, Google will block you and you will never generate a single organic lead.
How do we know that?
How did I know that? Because I can right now just enter this right here called side colon and the domain name, and Google will tell me exactly how Google sees that website. And if you don't see that website, if you don't see more than 10 links, that means Google is blocking you.
So what do I need to do?
Get a vanity domain.
Get it? You see it right here?
Yeah.
You see this website right here?
Right.
That Miss Lydia has.
Mm-hmm.
That website, if you see, she's getting a lot of, you see all this? Google knows that website. And Google has tens and more listings. You see all these different links. That means Google recognized that website.
Can I keep my name and just pay for it through Google? That's what I'm trying to understand.
What will you need to do, my dear? You need to get the vanity domain, which is $11 per month. And what Google will do, it will convert your Cherry Johnson, Cherry.Esp Realty. It will convert it into River4, and now you'll be perfect.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. And there you go. I love this website. This is a beautiful website.
Thank you.
This is a beautiful website, ma'am. I will tell you right now, you are not going to get you are not going to get the same sort of interface, but you will save $450 a month. So you have to determine whether the interface is worth, and the business that you're generating is worth the $450 a month.
Okay.
That is the whatever you want to call it, the $500 question.
Yeah. Yeah. The elephant in the room. Yeah. Okay.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank
So
you.
now, and you're welcome. So now, guys, I'm gonna take the 30-second infomercial. Really, 30-second infomercial. I give you guys the website. The name of the website is learnboldtrailonline.com. In my website, I have over 64,000 agents registered. The website teach everything. That Jeff just put the link. Jeff put the link in there. The website has everything that you need. If you are an agent that don't believe that have a clear understanding of BoldTrail, I will highly recommend, ladies and gentlemen, that you come to our website, register, subscribe, and start with the bootcamp. What that bootcamp is, ladies and gentlemen, is a 9-day class. It's literally 9 days from day 1 to day 9. You will learn the entire platform from end to end. Okay? You will learn the entire system, every single thing that you could ever imagine about the platform. You will learn it in 9 days. The classes are about 2.5 to 3 hours each. They are very detailed, why it's called a bootcamp. One, if you already have an understanding of BoldTrail and you just want to learn about how to manage your lead, or you want to learn how to customize your BoldTrail, make it look beautiful or attractive, we do have courses on everything that has to do about customizing your website. Okay. Jeff already put the link for freedom. Jeff, I don't know if you want me to give the today thing, but if you go in, you could subscribe to the website. It is a subscription. It is a subscription package that is month to month. There is no hard sale. There is no what would you call it, Jeff?
Contract.
There's no contract. There's no cancellation fee. It's month to month. You could subscribe and use the downtime maybe that you have right now, and within a month, you will be in a different place. Trust me when I tell you that. And to help you guys get off the ground, you could definitely use the link that I just provided. And for those of you that may be on the fence, I'm going to help you even more. There you go, Jeff. How about that? We give them this one right here.
Sure. $9.99.
So
Let's do it.
how do you find the freedom? I saw how you did everything else, but I didn't see how you got to the freedom team.
I put
Jeff
the link in the chat.
Thank you.
Jeff will forward you the link on the chat, so you got, and also to your group. But ladies and gentlemen, that will give you access to the freedom one, which is $39.99 per month. If you want to, this is what I tell people all the time. Trust me, I'm here to help you. Do yourself a favor, save even more money. You could turn around and subscribe for the first month for $9.99. Get yourself going, get done. And if you don't, if you need more time after that, then you could subscribe to the freedom one, which will save you even more. That makes sense, Jeff?
Yep. So guys, if you haven't done it yet, I mean, I would highly recommend just for $10 for your first month, you might get everything you need in the first month.
And get out.
Yeah, you can cancel. He does go live. Anthony goes live many days every month.
Right here. By the way, every day.
Yeah. So all kinds of live stuff. There's recorded stuff, but definitely a way to get this up and running, guys. I'm telling you, if you just do just even the bare minimum, like those squeeze pages right there, text this to get a home evaluation. Text, whatever. Text Lydia to get a free list of homes on this, or text 27 tips to get a report on 27 tips to make more money when you sell your house. You do that, guys, you're going to get leads from it, and that's all free stuff. But you can learn how to do the landing pages, the squeeze pages, all that stuff. I'm not trying to push anything. This is just a great program to get your CRM really up and running and optimized, to just make it work. There's no way you can't do an extra 10, 12 deals a year. That costs nothing. No lead cost whatsoever by just getting this thing set up and working right. And I know there's teams that are spending, $2,000 and $3,000 a month to bring in leads for their BoldTrail. I mean, this could be whatever you want it to be. But to really understand how to make it work, it's overwhelming. There's a lot there, but it's a powerful platform. So I would just, totally up to you guys, I would just recommend definitely putting into play what he just shared with us right there. I did put the link to his previous training that he did, which was another great training, very practical as well. That's in there also. Between those two trainings and signing up for this for $10 for a month, I would you could really get your BoldTrail optimized and get it working.
I got lost. I got lost on after going to that page where to get to the $10 a month deal.
Okay. The $10, yeah. Just click on the link. Here, we can repost.
There you go.
There you go. That right there, that link will, and Craig will get you the $10. The link you just posted in the chat.
In there, it's gonna say activate your full $10. You click on that, and you see it right on my screen. There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, I was confused. It says learn KV core.
Right.
Yeah, right here. You see what is there? What it say?
I got you. Perfect.
It will take $40 and get you in for the first month for $9. If once you get in on the platform, ladies and gentlemen, I will highly recommend that everyone over here turn around, click on courses, and start with the boot camp. Trust me when I say to you, it's life-changing. It's 9 days. You could do it once a day. Think of it like Netflix. Some of you may just binge watch a couple of times a day. I will highly recommend you do once a day. Once a day, you turn around and you watch one class. Maybe if you have a moment in the morning or in the evening, you put it in. If you have a long drive, put it on your phone, put it on the speakerphone on your car, listen to it. The more you hear the technology, the more that you are going to turn around and be able to, the more that you're going to be able to turn around and be able to learn the platform. You do that every single day, within 10 days. Believe me, when I say this to you, ladies and gentlemen, if you start the bootcamp, today is Tuesday. I guarantee you that by Friday, you'll be in a completely different mindset. What you will learn in the first 3 days on the bootcamp will open your mind, will increase your productivity. We go literally auction by auction, button by button on the platform. Trust me, I will make you a believer. And then when you go and read our reviews, you will see why thousands of agents come to us every single day to learn BoldTrail. Any final question, guys?
Yes, I signed up just now for the $9.99, and then it says it goes to $49.99. Do I need to?
So first month is $9.99 for the first month. If you click on that, it shows you right here. So this is an introduction price of $9.99. What you will do, you will learn everything that you need before the month you cancel. You're good to go.
Okay. And then how do I get the $39.99 after that? Because I know I'm gonna need more time.
After that, Jeff, you will be sharing the group one, right?
Yeah. We got another link, Cheryl, that I put in there also. That'll get you the $39.99.
Okay, thank you.
20% discount for Freedom Team. Yeah.
Okay, this is awesome. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Anybody else? Any other questions, guys? I also want to, again, like I say to you guys, every single day of the week, I'm teaching BoldTrail live. You could learn on demand, just like Netflix. You could come and watch, learn everything that you want. You want to learn about Smart Campaign. One of my most famous class is this one, the Advanced Lead Generation, where I literally teach you everything about generating leads, how to get on the first page of Google. It is a class that is very advanced. I would highly recommend watch the bootcamp first before learning about the lead generation, because these are advanced SEO classes. I also teach live every day. So every single day of the week, I'm teaching BoldTrail. So you can watch it on demand, or you could come and sit down and learn with me live every single day of the week. And every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do something called Ask the Expert, where I dedicate 3 hours of my life to help hundreds of agents like you. So every Friday, you can come in and join the group, and it's an open forum. Ask your question, and I will provide you with the answer. Okay? Anything
Anthony,
else,
thank you.
Jeff?
Great stuff. Seriously good stuff. I love that whole lead capture, the text capture thing. That was awesome.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That's a great tool.
It is. The lead capture is one that I love. A lot of people are not aware about that. The other one that I use a lot, believe it or not, I do all my open houses without no pen, without no paper. What I do is I create a landing page with a QR code. I create a landing page with a QR code, person walk into the door. I say, how are you? I show them my phone. They scan my phone, the QR code on my phone, and they register right on their own phone without having me to give them an iPad, without them having to write in a piece of paper. And before they step into the house, I have them as a lead on my BoldTrail. All right.
Little tips.
Well, guys.
So thank you very much, Anthony. We appreciate it. I know you're busy.
Not a problem. I hope that this has been educational, guys. Again, you guys know how to reach me, Jeff. If you need me, you know how to reach me, my friend. Other than that, have a very productive day, everyone. As always, listen, I say we, because I'm just like you. We are not going to reach those numbers in 2026 if we sit on our hand. You have access to one of the greatest platforms in the industry. But it's up to you if you want to put it to use. If you do not utilize it, if you don't invest the time and use it, again, you could come in, subscribe, and do that. God bless. But if you don't spend the time and utilizing the tools, you cannot complain at the end of the year, I had a bad year. It didn't happen for me. When you have access to the 10 tools that we all have access, okay?
Guys, thank you very much. Join us tomorrow, same time, okay, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. We'll be back here for just our open mastermind. We'll talk more about this, other stuff. Bring your questions, anything. We'll be on there, okay?